gosh, Kiro, you're early! Hi! Hi, Kier! Once more into the breach of law. Objection! Yes! This time we're going to figure out, this case is a little weird. Hi, Ikjo! I'm always around. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, because I usually can tell when you're on when you, like, bonk me on the head. And it's usually in the, I guess, like, in the middle of the stream. But I don't know if you just, like, lurk and then you decide to bonk. Just a question if I would peek from the shadows. Yes, yes, yes. Ask away. Alright, I'm gonna put quick ad break. Do these ad break things even work though? I wonder. I do press it. But sometimes I wonder if they actually do work. The reason why I do it before stream is because it prevents ads to be happening throughout the stream for the next couple hours and stuff. So that's why I like to do the ad break when we're on the starting soon screen. That way you're not missing anything. YouTube and Twitch ads is unhinged. Sometimes it just happens. Oh no, I instigated that, but like I want to control where the ads happen so that it doesn't just spring up on its own for people when it's like actually parts you don't want to miss. So doing it during the starting soon screen is a lot better than doing it in the middle of a stream. And I saw, like, you cannot turn off ads. Like, once you turn affiliate, you cannot turn them off. The only way to control how the ads come in is if you instigate when the ads come on. And I try really, really hard to elongate, like, how long until an ad starts and stuff. And the longest I can make it is 2 hours, and then ads start popping up and stuff. And there are long ads, and I'm like... if I make them 30-second ads, sorry, the ads would come up much sooner, and I don't like that. But at the same time, if it's the 3-minute ads, they come up like I think 3 to 4 hours of streaming and stuff, and then those 3-minute ads come in, and I'm like, oh, that's a long ad. I'm happy I got no ads because not even affiliated. Yeah, that's a good thing about not being affiliated is that you do not have to worry about ads at all. But I do like being affiliated to have emotes. 3-minute ads kill me. I know. I hate 3-minute ads. Hi. Yeah, I hate ads, and I try really, really hard to prevent like ads from coming up on stream and stuff, so I try to remember to do it in the beginning on the starting soon screen. Yeah, and the nice thing about being affiliated, because the downside is ads and you can't control it and stuff, but the nice thing about being affiliated is the emotes, that you get to finally put up emotes and you put in channel points. Must resist subbing. Now, really, if anyone is really getting their butt busted by ads, look up ad blocker. I never get an ad by. Oh, really? But you're also sub, so you won't get ads anyway. I see you have the little sub badge. Yeah, Raruku has sub badge too, so they're not gonna get ads either. So yeah, I mean, I see. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, uBlock Origin does not work with ads on Twitch. Really time to unsub? No, Rabbit! I was so happy. I mean, you're free to unsub if you want to. Hi, Val. Ow! Rabbit! Okay, I'm not gonna push you to keep subbing, okay? Stop being a sub. Become a dom! Alright, so we have the next part of the episode, and we found out the Phantom Thief is not the real bad case here. It is actually the death of the person we were, defending for. His boss died, and he apparently died the same time that he came to visit his boss. You're going to the wrong direction. To not watch ad, you just not watch movie. I'm bored. Oh god. To not watch ad. Should I just make another account with no affiliate? Start all over? Oh no, it probably hurt to start all over though. I worked so hard. And I really liked how much I built up my account with like all the emotes and badges and stuff like that. Just imagine a movie stream, no ads, all movie. Everywhere. Just take over Twitch. Also, I don't know if it's true or not, but also if you're not affiliate with Twitch, it's not possible for you to appear on the recommended tab on Twitch. I'm not sure, but every time I see someone on the recommended tab on Twitch, they're all affiliate or over. I think. Not sure. So I think it's like harder to grow if you're not affiliate, because I do notice like as soon as I got an affiliate, it was much easier to grow versus before affiliate. Don't ads happen on non-affiliate as well? No, they do not. They shouldn't. They shouldn't happen on non-affiliate, because I have heard people say who were partner and affiliate saying that you do not get ads when you're not affiliate. Yeah. Had a friend start streaming and he appeared on my— oh, he did! Okay, then never mind. I thought that when you're not affiliate, you don't appear on the front page. He didn't even tell anyone he was gonna do a test stream. Wow, okay. So everybody has equal chance. Okay. But the ad thing, it's very much true that when you are affiliate, that's when you start getting getting ads on your channel. But when you're not affiliate, you don't get ads. Don't know about equal chance. Okay. To anyone about starts to stream, don't do it for the ego boosty, just do it for the funsies. Yes, exactly, Gear. I feel like when I started, I did it to I guess fun, really. I wanted to feel the VTuber culture, because even before VTubing, I did stream, but I just did it to make progress on art and stuff. That was how I started streaming, is that I was like thinking, okay, I make more progress when I'm actually streaming because I don't goof off and watch YouTube videos while I draw and stuff. So that's why I started streaming at first, and then I started VTubing because it looked like a lot of fun, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I want to engulf this YouTube VTuber culture and stuff of doing the debut and the way they do the just chatting and stuff. And I after a while you get used to it. You get used to the model and stuff and the layout, and so it doesn't feel— oh my gosh, Rikito, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. All right, let me shout you out. We were just gonna get started on the game, but we were doing a little bit of chatting before. How was it? Oh yeah, I did see you were playing Path of Exile earlier. See you, Rikito. Thank you so much. I was peeking at the vibe. Let's go. Yeah. Super. Oh my gosh, you're in Japan. That's so cool. All right. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much. You were a compliment. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That means a lot. Good luck, good luck. Have a good rest. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna read back to the comment before. Thank you for the follow, Yohei. Art tab might be way harder to appear to just randomly as non-affiliate, and I presume they promote affiliate more. Actually, the browse doesn't really depend on affiliate. It depends on viewer numbers. Thank you for the follow, Phoebe. People. sorry. Alright. I gotta get back to work. See you, Yohei. Thank you so much. I am not horny. What do you mean? Are you not? You are now a ghost. And I can't remember who showed me. I wonder, cause I remember you appeared for me, like you rated me first on YS and stuff, and I was really surprised. Yurei showed you me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still watch Yurei streams. Yeah, because you introduced me to Yurei, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I don't think I've met Artemis. I don't know, I just see you on the Twitter. Really? I think like most of the time on Twitter, I just mostly post art. I quit the Twitter. Yeah, understandable. You've become happier without the Twitter. Weehorn is an oversized color. It's oversized colored croissant. Oh. My name is Future Ghost Trapped in Human Body. Oh, that's what your name means. That's so cool. Oh wait, I'm on Twitter. Oh snap! I'm so sorry. I took that literally for your name. My name means power person, small river. Oh, that's. Yes, that sounds like a really cool name. But yeah, like, I'm like thinking about the time when you first found me and stuff. Oh, that's how you write it in kanji. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for your patience with me. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest, Rikito. I don't want to keep you up. It's not important here now. Good night. Good luck. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good night. Yes, I think we could keep going to the game, or we could just keep chatting for a little bit before we go into the game. But yeah, I think with art for the brows, it's mostly like if you have cool looking art or relatable art, you tend to reach the top of the art brows much easier. It's a little bit harder when you have art commissions because you don't have any control of what kind of art you put up there. But I notice whenever I draw art for myself, I do a lot better in the art tabs. But usually it's like because I'm drawing something that's really popular at the moment, and it's people are like, oh, I want to see this thing. Oh no, I'm a clown now. All right, let's do the turnabout. October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Raiden Law offices. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose! I don't buy it! But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least, that's what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that is a good idea! I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend a good quality time together, full of love and surprises. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now I remember. No fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation. Pearl needs her delulu pill. Oh no! No! Okay, where do we go? Maybe we go to the main exhibit hall? Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. The treasures of Korean exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about the spirit channeling. Maybe I could cheer her up somehow. Oh, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they could reopen it? Really? Sure! Maybe we can label it the Urn of Masty Mask's Desires. It would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! 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 That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. I don't see anything here. Let's go to the basement warehouse. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around here for? So how's it going? How about the secret urn? The urn? Oh, that, it's already taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes! It was brought during the trial today. Wow, really? You are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Masty Mask's wife who found it. Wow, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's all my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick. If she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atney again? About 20 days ago. When was it that Masty Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atney must have wanted the secret urn after all. I guess so. I don't think Look At Me was the Masty Mask after all. I think it might have been Delight's wife that did that. She might be Masty Mask. Because she was out driving during that time. And she says she came back and she saw her husband sleeping. Night of the crime. What? So Masty Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought he was here stealing her urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atney? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that that is the way he operates. That's what he says so that he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he caught the crime scene photo dressed up as Masty Mask pretty well. I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there is something that bothers me about it. But what is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about it, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Uh-oh. We got some blocks. Cyclocks. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Oh, what? Guess we'll find out. Alright, let's look at the ATME agency. ATME Detective Agency. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What do you expect, now that they know that he was actually Masty Mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably looking on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of Masty Mask's investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He would say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure if Gumshoe has bloodlust, my... She probably said it even deeper than that! Alright, I don't think I see anything here that's worth looking at. Yeah, there's nothing lighting up. Yeah. Well, let's... Oh, the Mask's hideout. October 13th, Masty Mask hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya, Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Too dumb to different between murder from theft? No. No, but like, he was accused of theft because he was a big fan of Masty Mask and stuff, which is understandable. But now he's accused of murder because he was summoned by his boss to come visit him because he was blackmailed. And at the same exact time he went to visit his boss died. He died at the same exact time Mr. Delight came there. So it's a really tough case because he was blackmailed, so there's a reason for him to kill him. So that's a little bit sketchy. I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Rhonda, listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you gotta admit, he's kind of a bit of a temper in him. It's not that hard to imagine just him snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be the killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief. I already told you, it's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything there is about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type, so he's so honest that he couldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest, he couldn't even steal at a glance. A thief? The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It's just love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Right. Old girlfriend would say otherwise. Okay, so I know his girlfriend was... Okay. Nick's girlfriend was crazy, okay? She didn't even love him. And Phoenix was like, oh my god, I love this girl so much. She wouldn't hurt a fly. And then you find out that she was the killer. But, I hope Mr. Delight is not the killer, because that would be really sad if he really is. But at the same time, when I saw Pem, she was like gloating how cute he is and stuff, and she beat this game. So that's why I believe that Mr. Delight is not the killer, because because of how Pem's reaction to him was. Hi, Nightmare, how are you? Detective Atme. I hate these guys of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves! No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. But wait, Ronnie is a coward! What do you mean? By the way, why did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway? Not too bad. How about you? I've been doing good. I've been reading manga. And of course, the manga is Dragon Ball Super, but I was like super into it, like the super. And yeah, I think I was talking about it earlier in the art stream on Saturday. Yeah, oh fun, yeah. I got to see like so they did a reenactment of the Dragon Ball superhero movie in the manga, so that was interesting. But they did it so that they could show a few changes they decided to do compared to the movie. Hi, Ravuku. Wait, pun? What do you mean pun? I got bongs. Oh yeah, the pun. I get it. I was super into it. But yeah, like, I just can't wait to read more. I'm like 10 more chapters and I'm done with the entire manga, and then I have nothing else to look forward to. So I think like afterwards, I had some recommendations from people to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! So I might watch that after Dragon Ball. Getting into the nostalgia. And something I've learned, if something is popular, there's a good reason why it's popular, especially if it's beloved by the world and stuff. Because there's like sometimes when you're a little bit skeptical why something is so popular, and you're like, it must be overrated. And you take a look at it and you're like, wow, I can see why it's so well loved and stuff, especially if it's well loved for this long. And I really do appreciate the series, and it's not even nostalgia talking because I just started reading it two months ago. The only nostalgia I had was like maybe the 6 episodes I saw when I was a kid, but it was not enough for me to fall in love with the series. It was for me to actually know what the series was. And I never had a bad view of Dragon Ball because I at least gave it a shot when I was younger, so I knew what it, like, some parts of it were. And I had, those memories were very strong for me when I look back on it. Like, especially, like, one of my childhood memories I remember was seeing Frieza's 3 forms when I was young. Like, seeing him going form by form, and it was so interesting for me when I was seeing that. And another one I remember was seeing Boo for the first time when he was first summoned. And I don't know why I saw it so long ago when I didn't even see the rest of Dragon Ball, but that's like near the end. And I was like, wait, Boo appears that late into the series? I thought he was really early. So when I saw that he was actually that late, I was like, wow. The TV show like jumped around episodes, but I was still able to enjoy and keep up with it. Mui on her toddler anime period. Can't wait for her edgy period to watch Tokyo. I already watched Tokyo Ghoul. I finished it from beginning to end. I read the manga. I watched the anime. I finished it. I enjoyed it. I binged that. I even drew fan art of it. I drew a lot of fan art actually. I think I drew like three pieces of Tokyo Ghoul. And funny thing was that I drew a Tokyo Ghoul fan art and it showed like a Kaneki with like spilling blood and stuff, and he had his mask on and stuff. And the craziest thing was that the comments I got on the pictures were cute. Everybody said cute, cute. I was like, what the heck? This is not cute. He's spilling blood. He has his little skull mask on. He does not look cute. I was so confused. I was like, so like, what is it? I remember my art style back then used to be cuter than I have right now. I tried to make my art style right now more mature looking compared to how it used to be, because it was a very, very cutesy art style. And I gradually got it to look more serious over time, but I can still revert back to the cute art style. It's super easy. It comes very natural for me. Maybe it was a way of complimenting the artist, not the art. Oh, I see. But the thing is that, funny enough, when I was younger, a lot of people thought I was a male artist because nobody heard my voice before. And the stuff that I drew a lot of cute girls or sexy girls. Very rarely I drew boys. But, so a lot of people assumed I was a guy. And despite that, people would always say, like, my art is cute and stuff. But they wouldn't say cute to me because they don't know my gender. But whenever they refer to me, they'll go like, oh, he's, I love his art and stuff. Or they were like, bro, you're like, they would say like, bro, I love your art or something. They would say something like that. And it's so funny. I stopped correcting people saying I was a girl and stuff after a while. And, because it gets a little bit tiresome. But at the same time, I started not to let it bother me very much. I was like, meh, boy, girl, I don't care. I know what I am. And people would like be like, oh, she's a girl, because I hear her voice. We all know VTubers are old men with voice changers. Wait, boy, is that a girl? There goes my boy has spawned a dream. Yes, unfortunately I am a girl. I'm so sorry for crushing that dream, Aruku. I know my voice is very misleading. Yeah. But it's still pretty fond memories. I really did enjoy, like, I guess those memories that I had. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atman's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. What do you mean we all know women are not real? Oh snap! Did you know that women don't poop? They don't pee or poop. They just exert rainbows. They aren't real. They're just figments of imagination. We all got pee-pees. Okay, I should stop. I'm being cringe. Oh god. It's like, what the heck, Mui? What are you going on about? I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? There's only two types of people in this world, tomboy and femme. Actually, growing up, I was a tomboy. Very much so. I remember I wanted to look like a boy so bad when I was younger. Like, I didn't want to change into a boy. I just wanted to look like one to, like, fool people. Like, I think it's the same premise of a femboy. Because, like, when I was, like, being a tomboy, I would put my hair all in a cap and stuff and hide my hair and stuff because my hair was always very long when growing up and stuff. And I would wear like these baggy shirts and I would wear pants and stuff and with like sneakers, and I would only play with boys. And I remember like roughhousing with boys. We would like do like punching and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to believe, but like some people when they hear like, "What? You fought with boys?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was definitely a tomboy." I would go, and my only friends growing up were boys. I did not have any friends that were girls growing up. It was very, very hard for me because the girls looked at me as one of the boys, so I couldn't really like be friends with them. Movie confirmed, not bald IRL. My hair is very long. Like, oh, it goes down to my butt. And it's been like that ever since I was little. I did cut my hair a couple of times and stuff because I started not to like my long hair because I felt like, you know how Amazon women with like their very, very long hair. I didn't want to feel like that. I kind of wanted to fit in more with other girls who had shorter hair, so I cut my hair mid-length and stuff, but it keeps growing back to down to my butt. The amount of girls' hearts that movie broke in middle school. I think when I was younger, I did not fall in love with guys. I kind of looked at girls like they're so pretty. I would always like, but that's probably why they regarded me like a guy. But then after a while, like I stopped having that and stuff. I started seeing guys like going like, oh, he kind of cute though. But after that, I started getting over falling in love and stuff. It was a phase, like in my middle school, high school years, and after I went through relationships and stuff, I was like, oh, I got everything I need to know. I think I like being single. I really like the freedom of being able to do what I want, not being bound. But yeah. I don't know, I'm talking very personal right now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's go back to the story. Long hair supremacy, yeah! I started embracing my long hair again. Like, back then I used to really like my long hair, and then there was a phase I didn't like it, and then I like it again. But like, I still like mid-length hair. I wouldn't want to put myself in a short cut that's like above my shoulders though, because it kind of would make it difficult to style it to make myself look cute, because sometimes I like to put myself in pigtails. And you know, short hair and pigtails don't really work very well. The real criminal? Yes, obviously. The real Masty Mess is not my Ronnie, right? Girl, stop teasing me. Moe's long hair. Oh yeah, that does remind me though, like all the time in school, I would have girls play with my hair and stuff. They'd be like, oh my gosh, your hair, it's so nice. I want to like brush it. And I'm like, don't touch my hair. Because I get super self-conscious. Yes, obviously, the real Masty Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Abby knew more about Masty Mask more than anyone else. They mentioned him on Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then, you were there to ask him some questions? You know, this also reminded me, I'm sorry, about the long hair thing. I remember this one girl in a class saying that her dream is to grow out her hair long and stuff. And I remember being younger going like, man, I wish I was tall. Like, I didn't want to be stuck under 5 foot forever and stuff. Now you making me want to touch. No. But I feel like whenever you have something you don't have, you want it a lot. And you don't appreciate it until you realize what you have is very special. And I started appreciating all my features a lot more growing up, especially after finishing high school and stuff, that I was like, you know what, being short is not that bad, and having long hair, I one of the lucky people. And like also like having brown eyes, not a bad thing either. Mui is FFF. FFF means 5 foot forever! No! But yeah, like, there's a lot of things of appreciation when you, like, find out, like, loving yourself. Yeah! Hey, we're the Hepatic Joe. Hi, Kuro! Yeah, so, like, whenever you, like, think about, like, oh, I hate this about myself, but then you see other people saying, like, man, I wish I had your features and stuff, and you'll be like, maybe these features aren't bad after all, because people like them. Hey, you Robert, go, oh, the pet emote, so cute! Natsu! Thank you for the 25 streak, Natsu! It's nice to see you! So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and went to his hideout. I'm gonna take a drink of water. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right in front of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. KB Security. Mr. Light, do you know anything about KB Security? Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she still thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly by pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No! I'll pass. Thanks. Why don't you tell us, where it is and we'll go there ourselves? Haha! What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Love at first sight? So it really was love at first sight when you first met Mr. DeLight. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl up into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives and I broke into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. DeLight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. OMG, that face! I know! It's like a light hit him when he was like screaming. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life to save me. Oh, wow. That's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but he's in a tough situation. There's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. would fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever begin taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Alright, let's go to the detention center. I already told you! It's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into the distance. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy, just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was a thief, and now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. The guard over there seems a little bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Let's go here. There's probably something here. Oh, there it is. October 13th, KB Security CEO's office. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you would expect in a CEO's office. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Hi, oh no! Alright. Oh wait, I wrote it wrong. I got excited. Hey, it's you guys. I forgot. You remember when I told you guys that I was going to put a block for links so that doesn't happen? Oh no. Okay. I do have to remember to do that. This is happening every stream now. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today's a real train wreck for you guys, huh? I know, I gotta remember. Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made us real fools out of us. Link blocker when? I'll have to do it right after stream. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great! You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho! Or something like that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is that I could tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Hi, Mitsu! Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, the thing is I'm really not supposed to... Hey, come on. What's with how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was CEO of the KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning of October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened exactly at the same time as Masty Mass was sealing the urine, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? I remember this case. The killer was Wooey. You did not see this Game Gear. I don't think you would play this Game Gear. I know you. There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that... What the heck? He was scrunched up in that safe? That's disturbing. Safe? Well, it's pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so his body fell out. That white string must be the shape of what he fell out. Ew! But I did play You did? Oh snap, I didn't know you played Apollo Justice. I'm having trouble breathing. Oh no. I don't know why. Yeah, Stuffy knows. Hydrate, I will hydrate. Water does help to clean. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right? So, what happened to Masty Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that Detective Abby? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho, 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 ho. Now that's a detective I know and love. Think about it. Abby was always around when the calling card showed up. And he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Heh, yeah, right. That was the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he was a thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, and he just does it to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. I'm guessing it was actually... Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Yeah, isn't that Mr. Delight? Maybe Mr. Delight was the first... detective? Or was he the first witness? Maybe? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see now that she mentions it. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. The prosecutor got it. Oh, that prosecutor! I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it would hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So, who is that Java-addicted mass maniac anyway? Prosecutor got it? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said that this was his first case as a prosecutor. Oh wait, I forgot I did not turn on the light. Alright, it should help a little bit. I was like thinking like, huh, it's kind of dim in this room. And then I was like, oh wait, I forgot to turn on the light. And it's true, according to the records. Anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Goddard guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some sort of dark secret. I feel like there should be something else, right? Can I just show this? Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Oh, he's not gonna talk about it? Let's move over to the security room. Wow. There's something on there. Oh wait, I should have investigated inside the room. Wow, this is something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered Larry might be... Hey, Nick! What's up? So he is here. Yo, what's the hanging, dude? And you just got my sweet little Maya with you, too. I think the code hanging there is too dangerous. Wait. What the heck? That could be an emergency, like, thing. Hi, Larry. Here, I was working my fingers to the bone. And walks an angel. And I've got no problems with the daylight data. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here's a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was this and this is now. I worked as a guard and I can tell you that whole paper taped to it is absolutely on brand. The code is less so. That is true carelessness. With the code there, with the hanger, of course you wouldn't have a hanger. You would just have the code draped on it. Actually, maybe they would drape it on the chairs, wouldn't they? It's a little bit more convenient to do it that way instead of putting it on there, because it's just so it's so much extra steps. It's so much easier just to drape it on the chair. That was this and this is now. Good info. So what is this good info that you're talking about, Larry? The chair or doorknob, that's how I do it, yeah. Hey, I'm a guard, a pro! I just can't give away information for free. Darn it, Larry. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's this good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, yes! So tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight is an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Meow! Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. And I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out on work to go pick up some hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep up an eye on these monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if there's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. I don't know, that sounds like a really boring job to me. You were in the office when your murder took place, were you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb! Well, if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security. Hey, give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick! Huh? I don't think you could expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is that you were here that night, right? What? Really? Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? It looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych locks after all. Ah, darn! Well, let's examine a little bit. What is this? That's my partner's seat. Your partner. Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. And it still works fine, more or less. They really don't know how to build them, I guess. Why? Those screens there show what's going on all over the building. Everywhere. Oh, lady, no. No! Not Miss Oldbag! And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on those too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you were thinking! It was a professional investigation, alright? And it was the butts. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. That's bad. He doesn't know what it is. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? He doesn't even try. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some sort of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, greenhorn? So why do you hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. Yes! Wow, he's really testing it. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't that suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what will happen? Huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Something is written on the poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbag Heads. You were right here! It is Wendy Oldbag! She's one tough old bird, let me tell ya. Cross her and you come face to face with her real genuine ray gun. I hate to be right. Yeah, that sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately she's on vacation, that's why I'm so relaxed right now. That's why you have that there? You crazy. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep an eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere. Oops. Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I start by calmly looking for an instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look at her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? And it looks like there is nothing else here. Yep. This place is doomed. Let's examine around here. Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about the fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullen's body was hidden here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Ho ho ho! I get some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open the safe, pal. Yeah? And? Everyone who knows how to open the safe had an airtight alibi as I checked. Everyone except one, and that is... I was afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron Delight. What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Now, I didn't expect him to be a chief. Wright can probably rip the container apart with his muscles. Oh my gosh. Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. Let's see. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out, just for a second. Oh, nice! I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you! Whip me up a cup of something really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it! Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Oops, I accidentally pressed it. Oh no, no. Didn't mean to press it again. There we go. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file that isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Huh? What did you find out, Nick? This file. It's not any sort of security operations or anything. This whole file is all about Masty Mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? Filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick. Look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon. $100,000? This looks like a list of the treasures that Masty Mask stole. So then, $100,000 is the value of the stolen item. I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think it's better secretly made a copy of the list. Kane's list added to the court record. Okay, so luckily we found something added to the court record from looking around. These look like some sort of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? It looks like they're filled with a bunch of files. Yeah, files with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It's a good night's reading, if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. How about this? Wow! Look at that huge frame photo! Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark cloudy sky. There's a title written in the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? That was the best sunrise? Either this guy didn't really get out enough, or he really had rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, there would have been better days. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. So, you mean... Yeah, I think this string is where you... Ugh, I can't read. I think this is the string that shows where the corpse was lying. You mean... the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? I think we looked at every... Oh, what's this? Whoa, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out! Don't press that! That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. Oh, what is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It said there, right there on the panel. Darn it, Maya! Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible of the night of the crime. Oh, so that's when the CEO was attacked. Do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, so just so you know. I think we better go talk to the guard about this emergency buzzer. Emergency buzzer added to the court record. And I don't think there's anything else here. Wait a second. Nothing else to talk about? Alright, let's move to... Wait, how do we go... Maybe we go to the security room and then we go to the next room? Huh? How about we talk to you? Oh, no. Can we present this? Hey Larry, there's something I want you to look at. Okay, he's not gonna reply. Alright, let me look at the guide real quick, because I am stuck. Alright, so we looked at all of that, CEO's office, present Cain Bullard's profile, so we gotta do that. Put this on the side so I can see. Let's go to the... here? Present. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about this Shane Bluebard. That's Cain Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh, yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up to Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have much information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. So we probably got more things to talk about. Oh yeah, we do. Can you tell us more about this Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of the CB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to the buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot about the secrets of this kind of work. Oh, and? And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grabber. Really? Me too! I just love money! I can't get enough! Please stop leaning in towards me like that! You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did do some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier! Let me go already! Apparently, he was also involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, so that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Lock her up! No, Maya, don't do this! Yeah, oh, and KB Security used to head security operations against Massey Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Alright, so... present. So we got the victim. After talking, examine the thick file. Okay, I got that. And the buzzer. Present the blackmail letter. Okay. So let's go present the blackmail letter here. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about it too, pal. Why would Cain Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? And what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it! Maybe it's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Okay, so he doesn't know. So... Okay, so we can use the Magatama now. Alright, cool. We can move over here. And present the Magatama. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, you were working hard like you were supposed to. What? Huh? Of course I was! Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Mr. Light? But that was that. This is this! Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I would never sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow! Now that's confidence! What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position, or are you pulling on my chain? That evidence that Larry was not manning the station when the murder happened is... the evidence... I don't know! These are the prices of all things stolen. Huh. What would it be? Present the CEO office keycard, okay? This is the CEO keycard for the CEO's office, right? Yeah, that's right. The keycard was found inside a wallet. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before! Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light just yesterday! Give me a break! You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens! Hehe. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday! What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of the company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there was something that you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murder had happened in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 o'clock p.m. after your shift. Yeah, there was something like this, the autopsy report. Phew! Boy, you really had me scared. I've really never seen someone relieved in my whole life. I was wrong? Oh, I have to present the buzzer? Alright, let's show the buzzer. Wait, what? It was wrong? What? It's wrong? Let's see, what was it? Okay, so I have to present the key card again. Okay. I didn't realize that. Larry, when you use this key card, what does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know? That keycard data was already made public in the trial yesterday. What? I didn't know that! Any kind of request for info like that was supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Right in the middle of your shift. Oh, Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No! Oh, I knew it! It's all my fault! It's my fault that the boss was killed! My fault! Oh my gosh, I did. Ah. What was that? Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I had a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend! And it was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy stalked me right into the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So, is that why you left the security guard office? Oh, I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How could I ever make it up for it, Nick? What do I do? What? You owe me $1. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. Just give me $1. I'll do whatever it takes to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got? She's right. Maybe we'll be able to get one bit of useful information from him. Nick. Let's present the button. Oh, the buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. That's connected to my heart is just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks. I tried. Do you think this could tell us about the... Do you think you could tell us the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Show me. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So it was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor, the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-to-see approach. Plus, there's police detective there, right? I just don't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer did not go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had looked at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't have possibly made a mistake earlier. Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty, please? Oh, okay. I can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? It's probably right. I don't think even Larry could have made a mistake like that. What? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! What? But how? You sure Larry didn't commit fraud to get his job? Fraud? I'm trying to think. What would fraud be for this job? I understand fraud for, like, if you try to evade taxes, but evade work? Lying on his resume? But he does have experience in a lot of jobs, so probably the fact that he had a lot of jobs. It can't be! It's impossible! Impersonate a A functional human being. The thing is that he had a lot of jobs. So, yeah, he has experience under his belt, but he's just not good at it. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. It did? 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Buzzer record added to the court record. Looks like he doesn't have anything else to say, does he? Okay, let's see. We go to the exhibition hall now. And then we go to the basement warehouse. And... oh wait, we already did this. Okay. We get to go to the detention center. Oh, no. I already looked at everything I need to look at. Detention center? Oh, there's nothing here? Wait, what? Near the crime. Doesn't know anything but two Cyclops. Moved to the detention center. But he's not here! What? Okay, I'm gonna have to re-look around here. I did open up the Magatama. Alright, let me move back to... let's move to Sia's office. Yeah, we already talked about all that. So we open up the new topic. The record would be updated. Maybe there's something new in the warehouse to talk about? But I think I already talked about everything. Alright, let's see. Do you have anything new to say? Yeah, I already have everything here. Man, I'm stumped. Alright, let's check the early ones. Okay, What? I can't find it. It's not triggering the detention center like it's supposed to. Alright, let me just skip through this. Yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot how long this is. Alright, let's move back to the detention center. Oh my gosh, why is it not triggering? What? Alright, is there anything here to talk about? Level for sight, we already finished all of those details. Alright, oh my gosh, I gotta backtrack. Maybe I have to talk everything to Maya and Wright and Co. law offices? I did everything in the Master's hideout. I did everything in the CEO's office. So we got the Kane's autopsy report. We got Detective Emmy's newspaper clipping. We got the binder. We got the buzzer. We talked about the victim. We presented the blackmail letter. Oh god. I got everything. We already got everything in the basement warehouse. Alright, so my only guess is we have to go to Wright and Co-Law offices to talk about all of this. So what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder! Well, first, we need to find out exactly where the KB security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know! Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Ugh. Speaking of asking around, I have a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too. You must be relieved to get the sacred urn back, huh? You bet! But there's something a little different about it. Don't... me? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this! It clearly says, I am on the urn on the poster. But the urn we got back says Amy, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago... Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing the pink splotches on it. Is it possible that the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about it once we get back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't gone back to Korean Village in a long time. You know, an interesting fact about Phoenix Wright, I keep forgetting about it, but you know the artist who does these sprites and stuff is the same artist who's done the art for Fire Emblem. So it's like, you kind of go like, huh, the art looks very familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. It's because it's the same artist as Fire Emblem. And it's kind of crazy that this artist did 2 big hits and stuff in 2 different games. Hi, Hikari, how are you? Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, huh? Yup, if you want to become a spirit medium, you have to undergo severe training. Thank you for the head pats, dog! Today's a day of big defense. Oh snap, what's happening? So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading over to Channeling Dojo to do just that. The Channeling Dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is that what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. And when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can be taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's even worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know you didn't do that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Alright, hopefully this time it'll appear. Yes! It triggered! Phoenix is a defense lawyer! Yeah, he is! Oh, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but... Please! Don't leave me here alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, or you see... On the same night of the secret urn was stolen from the Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you received got summoned you to the KB security and handed over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Rod Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth, as your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Masty Mask? Isn't that what I have been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Oh my gosh. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole the urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So, the person who dressed up as Masty Mask in this photo has gotta be Detective Atme. So, that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time of the blackmail note said I should. Alright! What happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew there was the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Oh, are you serious? How? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it King Ballard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something about it with the body. So, that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. Why did you hide it? I used to be the chief in one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight's kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KP Security? No, how did you know? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, I mean, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why do you have to be hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out that I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'll never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends her money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least, that's what I thought anyway. So you became Masty Mask for Desiree. Let's present the newspaper clipping. Hey! This is an article about my debut heist! That is him! So he was Masty Mask originally, and then he stopped doing it, I guess. And so when he stopped doing it, Detective Atme was like thinking like, man, I need to do this. Make him more well known and do what he's doing. But Masty Mask must have gone away, huh? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Masty Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Oh, he threw it in the trash. Then I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome! Wait, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Newspaper clipping updated. But as you might expect, Detective Amy found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of the Ace Detective. Detective Amy found the Massy disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Amy got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yeah, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days later after that, I received the first of my blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now! Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter, this is your first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Really should have started with that. I know, right? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So, after someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give it up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, wait a second, what do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put that jewel in the safe deposit box after the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Oh no. Talk about heist plans. Okay, let's present those. Wait, where is that? Wait, would it be under talk? Oh, there it is. It's very top. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. You mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? Excuse me. No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from this very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. So the person who gave the plans was Detective Atney. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go! Thank you. It sounds like Mr. Delight was thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was Massy Mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. I know who it is. Oh my gosh. Detective Amy was not the one who created those plans. It was his wife. Wow. Yeah, because his wife is so smart. And of course, like, if Detective Amy was, like, hiding to try to catch him, he would be, like, hiding and stuff, and he wouldn't expect a second person to come by and knock him out, which was probably Miss Delight who did that. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So, you went after Sacred Urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. Maybe I had past Jeremy. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, Is everything you just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Someday I'll be back at my 45. Yes, you'll be back to your former glory, Dreary. I almost called you Desi. Oops. Ron's testimony added to the court record. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? Please, don't hurt me. Mr. King Bullard, do you swear it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never! I'm not lying! All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they would discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I would have an alibi, right? I guess so, but you're really clever, Mr. Delight. Guess there's no choice but to take Mr. Delight's word. How did he steal the urn and also be at that location at the same time? What? The picture trigger hit at 1 a.m. He also used the card to go to the security death panel. No, I don't believe he's the killer, but he was guilty of his heist. So he really was the thief. Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back! Hey, Pearls. So how have you been up to this whole time? The secret urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karain village and have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Phew! That's a relief. I was really worried. All of them to jail. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said it's paint. And they were put on the urn recently. Why are they talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out why they're there. That's the big deal. Yeah, Mr. Nick. We got to find out why they got there. Okay. We'll find out once we get there. Please, don't forget about me. Alright, so we go to the basement warehouse. We go here. And then move to... Wait a minute. That doesn't work. Alright, let's go here. Move to the main exhibit hall. And then we move to the basement. Oh, Pearl. And how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look around this urn, we could figure out the mystery of what actually happened around here. Nick, one more time! One more time! Let's take a look one more time at me. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Alright, that's cute. Let's take a look at this. It looks to me that it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left pane of this is shaped oddly and is shockingly pink. Mr. Nick, could this odd shape be... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Look, that's the box that the secret urn was in. If you look here, there's a bit of pink paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right! Look, it matches! What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Paint marks added to the court record. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Alright, let's go talk to... Entrance. Let's present the Magatama? Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it's because it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so it's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn submitted to the trial was genuine? Didn't we say that this was the genuine article? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went to the Korean village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was the urn has been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? You say that the urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? It's broken. How about the treasure exhibit poster, right? Let me see. Paint marks. Oh, okay. So, Mr. Wright, huh? Why do you think they're broken recently again? Well, because, I just think so? Sorry, but that's not a valid explanation. The hunter has become the hunted! Ah, darn. Alright, let's see. What was it? Present the paint marks. Oh wait, present the treasure exhibit poster. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of showing before. But then I saw, like, just to make sure, like, if it was right. This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time that this poster was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! I am? What does that even mean? I don't even know anything about that. It wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was the mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait. 4? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Wait, Andrews, yeah, she's back! She's now a person that works in an exhibit for the museum. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Yeah, it was the paint marks. Now that's what it was. Okay, I saw it a little bit too far ahead. Well, Miss Andrews, she's such a goofball. She's so precious. What is this supposed to mean? There are pink paint all over this urn. And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of the basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But... Uh-oh. She's trying to make her escape. You can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar! Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof is linking the paint to the urn and the paint to the floor is the urn box. This box. The urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. And I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor has this odd shape imprinted in it, doesn't it? That urn has more problem than worth. Yeah, but at least it's back. Yes. If you put this box in the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means that the box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, isn't it, Pearly? No, not at all. I just know how it feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken. On the same day the urn arrived here, I thought I would put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box. Then, when I tripped on the paint can, I lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. What about the ashes? I was in shock. I let out a huge scream. It's like, Grandma, no! I could totally see how this could have happened. Adrian is a cute. She is! Hi, Saint! She is so cute. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Korean Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I Am got changed to Ami? I didn't know how it was originally written, but in any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I tried to put the urn in the storeroom and no one had been able to see it since. Sacred Urn update on store record. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that was because it was so ugly and embarrassing that I used the gold statue to cover it. The Ami face statue. Aha! It's nice that she survived the Nickel Samurai Case and got over her codependency a bit. Yeah! Her character development was amazing. When the goofball adult casually disses a small child! No! No! First time that we came down here, it was on that night the Sacred Urn was stolen. Oh, Mr. Nick. There were no paint marks on the floor when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive on the mountain training hall. And? I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. And that makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day that the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue has been moved and the paint became clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Who did Maya kill? Maya did not kill anybody! Right now we're trying to defend Mr. Delight, who's being accused of murder. who was also accused of being a thief, which actually turned out he was the Phantom Thief, but he was dictated on how to do the crimes. And the detective, who claimed he was not the Phantom Thief, decided to own up saying he was the Phantom Thief, which is kind of strange. And so it has been instructions to Mr. Delight on how to do the heists. But at the same time, Detective Atme was knocked out cold. So my guess is Miss Delight and Mr. Delight are in cahoots on these heists. And Miss Delight knew for a fact that Mr. Delight was the Phantom Thief. And hid that she knew. That's my guess. Can you believe Maya got accused twice of murder, got kidnapped, lost her aunt, her sister, her mother, and now is acting as a big sister and a mom to her little cousin? She went through a lot. Yeah, her cousin went through a lot. Because she has to act as like a guardian for Pearl after Pearl's mom has been put to prison. Then the next day was moved, but why? Mommy faced golden statue updated to the court record. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. Morgan Fay was a horrible, jealous, petty witch. Ah! She was, honestly. And I liked her too. That was the sad part, that I actually liked her. And when I found out that she was a killer, it made me so sad. Maya certainly got strange dice rolls in the game of life. I think it's because of, what is it? It's not even Phoenix that's causing her to get into all these situations. It's all her, honestly. Like, her whole history of herself is getting caught up on all these murder cases. And it's not even regarding with Phoenix, because I think Phoenix was only in one case. And that was like when he was much younger. She'll commit a crime eventually at this— No, let's hope not. She never killed anybody. She was just accomplice to murder. No! She was, like, accused a lot of times. Alright, so a lot of different things are pointing at one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but not Maya Morgan. She was accomplice to murder. Oh. It looks like that thief is going to make another appearance. Ah, so Masty Mask is going to make another appearance. Alright. Good stopping point. Next time we will be doing the trial. Alright. I will see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. It was good enjoying the time to go through this case together. Let's see. Yeah, I only, because of it's a lot of talking, it tends to wear out my voice a lot. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. I was going to raid Miori, but it looks like she's ending. So I see. Oh, Nick is playing Persona 4. I'm kind of tempted. But we also have Potty, who's doing some art. Potty's doing art. We have Nick doing Persona 4. What else? Namuri is doing art too. Oh, Noemi's streaming. She's playing Hatoful Boyfriend. If you don't know what Hatoful Boyfriend is, it is you date these pigeon birds. It's kind of funny. See you. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'm gonna have to pick someone real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick someone I have not raided in a while. I think I'm going to raid Nick. Hatoful Boyfriend is a strange experience. You know what? Let's do hot to full boyfriend. Let's do hot to full boyfriend. Alright. She's showing off her new model! Oh my gosh, I didn't know she already has her new model now! Alright, let's go raid her. Alright guys, I'll see you. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye!